All right. Thank you so much for joining us on this session of DSI Live. I'm a Dental Speaker Institute founder, Vanessa Emerson, and I'm here with Barb Stackhouse, our colleague and fellow Jumpstarter. Barb, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Vanessa. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, absolutely. Barb is going to be offering a new seminar for speakers and consultants. It's on a topic that she has been consulting and speaking on for dentists, and it's called Profit First. And when she and I were chatting about it, it felt like such an obvious fit for speakers and consultants, especially right now in this time of COVID and economic challenges that around the world people are feeling. And so I wanted to invite Barb here to tell us just a little bit more about that seminar and what will be covered. And so, Barb, let's get started with, could you tell us a little bit more about what is Profit First
Sure.
and how does that tie in for speakers and consultants?
Yes. So you may have heard of the book Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. And so I am a certified Profit First professional, mastery level, trained with Mike Michalowicz. So I use the core principles that are in the book. And when I work with dentists, we modify things, for dentistry. And so with each profession, there's different modifications with it. And I've been using this in my own speaking and consulting business. And so when all of this hit with COVID, of course, we've all experienced, the same thing. I'm right there with you. And I can definitely tell you that having these accounts and having money in them has made all the difference in the world. So one of the first things we do, the first core principle is that we open multiple bank accounts. The money flows into one account, we call the income account, and then we use that to allocate to other accounts for a very specific purpose. So we don't pay bills from the income account. The money comes in, then we allocate to a profit account, an owner's pay account, a taxes account, and an operating expense account. And we do that, we figure out the exact percentage. There's a little, formulas and things that we use, and that's what I'll be teaching, how you can do your own assessment, how you can create your own rollout plan, and you can know how to get started. What bank accounts do I need to open? What kind of account do they need to be? All those things, all the details. That's what I'll be sharing with you. So you'll know all of the core principles and how to do this.
I love it. It always makes me think of how, as a child, we had envelopes. My parents taught me some similar principles that as we would earn our money, and we would do chores to earn money, and then we would divvy up according to, putting aside money for the church for tithing, money for college, money for our play money. I mean, it was like it's a really smart um, principles and strategy that actually I've gotten away from as an adult. And I love that you have formulas and things you can share with us. So for speakers and consultants, then it sounds like you'll be able to give us something that's customized for us to help us with our business model. And let's share with them, when will this workshop take place?
Sure. Thursday, May 28th. I am on Central Time, so I'm going to give you Central Time. We'll begin at 4 p.m. and go until about 7, and I am planning for about a 20-minute break in the middle there. Also, just know that there's going to be some interaction as well. So I'll be presenting some things, but I'll also give you some time to work through a little bit, workshop a little bit, just so you can get a feel for things and be able to ask questions. I will also stick around at the end if people have a few other questions, that you need immediate help with. But then I've also planned 2 group coaching calls. And so these calls are specific for you because I know that you're going to go out there and you're going to work on implementing this, and you're going to run up against a few challenges, as the dentists do as well. And so those coaching calls are for you to come back as a group and say, hey, what do I do when this happens? And I'll be there for you. We're going to do 2 of those group coaching calls. So if you can't, I hope you can make both of them, but even if you can make one of them, it will be huge, and it will help you to get those questions answered. And I really want to see you implement this. So I don't want to just give you something and then walk away and hope that you do it. I want to give you the tools. You'll have spreadsheets, you'll have some tools, you'll have some things I give you to do, to workshop through, and then I want you to implement it. So I want those group coaching calls so we have follow up.
I love that. So we really affect positive change by um, learning this system. And I see a real benefit for us to be proactive in,
Mm.
our finances, and how I think it feels like we would be more in touch with our numbers if we're not already.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us don't teach numbers, that we teach a clinical skill or something else, and we may not have a deep level of education around the running a business, and certainly on the financial side. So I love that this is something you're bringing to entrepreneurs, and especially our group of speakers and consultants. So this is obviously then a virtual course. Is it through Zoom, or how are you presenting?
Yes. So it is through a Zoom login, and
Awesome.
the group coaching calls will be as well. Yep.
And where do we go to find out more information?
So we have set up a website for you to go to, and that will redirect you right to the registration. And it is profitfirstforspeakers.com. Profitfirstforspeakers.com. Well, it is posted also in the Dental Speakers Institute Facebook group. We'll be posting some more things in there, and I'll put that link in there for you as well.
That sounds great. And then if they have questions, how do they reach out to you, Barb?
You're welcome to email me. I'd be happy to schedule a 15-minute Q&A with you if you've just got some further questions about it, need more information. My direct email is barb, B-A-R-B, at more to life, and that's spelled out, MORETOLIFE.dental, moretolife.dental.
I love that domain. That's awesome. So Barb at moretolife.dental, or we can go to www.profitfirstforspeakers.com to register. So Thursday, May 28th, a 3-hour virtual workshop starting at 4 Central. I will be there. I hope that you guys will join me. I think this is going to be really, it's going to be fun to learn a new system, but I think also really, I can see where there'd be a lot of positive impact in our businesses. I know that for me, I was not where I want to be when all of this came down with COVID, and when the economy shifted tremendously. And so for me, I'm very motivated to be in an even better situation for the future, because we know with the cyclical nature of the economy that it's bound that there'll be recessions and boom and recession. It's just the nature of it. So I want to encourage you guys to learn about this system, see if there might be a fit for you. Reach out to Barb if you have any questions, Barb at moretolife.dental. And again, profitfirstforspeakers.com, and register, and we'd love to see you there.
Awesome. Thank you. And, I will just say throughout this whole thing, as I said when we started, I'm going through this with you as well. And so when all of this happened with dentists and they couldn't work, we all got that sinking feeling, like, what am I going to do? And I will say to you that I still have money in my profit account, and my tax account is fully funded to pay all of my taxes through September this year. So,
Awesome.
and I had, I didn't plan that to have COVID happen. That was part of what happens when you do Profit First, is you have extra and you have that cushion.
And it gives you that sense of security to sleep at night without being stressed. So
Exactly.
yeah. No judgments. We're all where we're at. We're all at the, we're
That's right.
with what we've learned. And it's really just an opportunity to be able to
Yeah.
change the way that we look at the money that comes in, and the way to make sure that we're preparing ourselves for any economic future activities like this.
Yeah,
So
for sure. I didn't have any of this, before. And so, there is a lot of shame and guilt around money. We all have attachments and feelings about that. So this is a tool that you can put in your toolbox, and it's a step-by-step system. That's what I love about it. And it's so simple. So I hope you'll
Oh,
join
I
us.
can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So you guys join us Thursday, May 28th. Reach out again, Barb at moretolife.dental. Thanks so much for watching our Facebook Live here. Barb, thanks for being here.
You're
And
welcome. Thank you.
excited for the seminar. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.